What's your question about tithes and offering?
It wasn't, like I said, the only reason I'm not questioning to pry, I really want the knowledge.
Yeah.
Because I want, when I go back home and I have my neighbors and my homegirl, my homeboy, instead of smoking, I want to say, hey, you know what I learned today?
Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 22. Thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed.
So it says, tithe the increase of thy seed. What's thy seed?
Money?
No. Why? You see how we think? We grow up in the church all our lives, and they don't never explain what tithes and offering is. So you have a field that you grew corn, and because it was a long distance, you would change it to money. I said you have a spirit to teach your people. That's great. You have a love for your people. That's great. But you have to learn. These men up here in purple, this didn't happen overnight.
Yes, thanks for the knowledge. Yes, sir.
Okay. What's your name again?
Oluche.
Oluche. And
Bernard.
Okay, nice to meet you. So get that, Deuteronomy 14. So what do you think about, what's your question about tithes and offering?
It wasn't, like I said, the only reason I'm not questioning to pry, I really want the knowledge.
Yeah.
Because I want, when I go back home and I have my neighbors and my homegirl, my homeboy, instead of smoking, I want to say, hey, you know what I learned today? Because if this is truly the way, why not share?
So that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good spirit to have. That's a sincere spirit to learn to go teach your people.
Yeah. So I want to know as much. Yeah.
Right.
But I asked the question about the tithing because I know this, what y'all doing is the will of God. It's a bigger purpose. So how do you gain human funds to continue? You get what I'm saying?
So it's two things.
Yeah.
One, you talking about tithes and offering. That was always to the Levites.
Okay.
Now you talking about alms. You talking about us bringing our money together to build a nation. That's totally different. So let me show you. We're going to talk about tithes and offering. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 22. Thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed.
So it says, tithe the increase of thy seed. What's thy seed?
Money?
No. Why? You see how we think? That's how we was brought up.
Like harvest. Yeah.
Harvest. Okay, so it's gonna specify what that seed is. Read.
That the field bringeth forth year by year, and thou shalt eat before the Lord thy God, in the place which he shall choose to place his name there. The tithe of thy corn.
Of thy what?
Corn.
Read.
Of thy wine.
Of thy wine. So it says corn, wine, keep going.
And of thine oil.
Of thy oil. So it said corn. It's more than corn. It's talking about the fruits that you grew. The wine and the oil. So this is what you would bring to the Levites. Keep going.
And of the firstlings of thy herds and of thy flocks, that thou mayest learn to fear the Lord thy God always.
So it says you will also bring the best of your cattle, the sheep, the ox, the pigeons. You'll bring the best of your cattle, okay? Keep going.
And if the way be too long for thee, so that thou art not able to carry it.
So this is where a lot of people get confused. Because people say, now we have money now, so we don't use that. But what you would do is, say, for example, all these tribes over here had a plot of land, okay? So where they would go is, they would travel long distances and have to, say you got a long distance and you got to travel and bring all your corn that you made for that year. Or all that fruit, or all the cattle. That's a hard undertaking, right?
You leave it there.
Well, this is what they would do. Keep going.
If the place be too far from thee, which the Lord thy God shall choose to set his name there, when the Lord thy God hath blessed thee, then thou shalt turn it into money.
Turn it into what?
Into money.
So then you would exchange it for money, okay? We would exchange it for money. But I want you to understand, the church never explains this. We grow up in the church all our lives, and they don't never explain what tithes and offering is. So you have a field that you grew corn, and because it was a long distance, you would change it to money. Because it's more easy to carry the money in your pocket than it is to carry a whole ox. Keep going.
Then thou shalt turn it into money, and bind up the money in thine hand, and shalt go unto the place which the Lord thy God shall choose. And thou shalt bestow that money for whatsoever thy soul lusteth after, for oxen, or for sheep, or for wine, or for strong drink.
So when you finally got to that place, then you will buy, once again, the harvest. You will buy, once again, the corn, the sheep, the wine, the oil, and then present that to the Levites. Okay, so that's tithes and offering. So can you give me some more alms? Give me some more alms, because what you're saying is, what you asked is a good question. Yeah. If we learning this truth, now we have to build upon our nation, right? So where do we build? Mind you, the church does tithes and offering, but they don't build anything. Yes. Do you ever see them build it? Mind you, it's always, if you go down the hood, it's always 7 churches down that hood, down that one block. Yeah. Am I wrong? No. It's always at least 7. It's a lot of churches on that one street, and you don't see them come together to build anything. The door is always broke. The knob is still hanging off the door. Read that.
Acts chapter 4, verse 34. Neither was there any among them that lacked.
It says, it was amongst us, it was nobody that lacked. Why? Keep going.
For as many as were possessors of lands or houses sold them, and brought the prices of the things that were sold.
So it says the people that had multiple land, multiple houses, multiple abundance, they would share among the people that didn't. But for you to do that, guess what you have to have? We all have to be in the right mind. We all have to be in the right spirit. Zephaniah 2. We all have, you can't, at the end, if I don't know you, I can't do that with you because I don't know you. We haven't, I haven't proved.
You don't trust.
Exactly, there's no trust. I haven't proven you as a good brother, as a man of God that has understanding. So that takes time. It can't be a new brother off the street. But the brother that you knew that you come up with, okay, brother, I have abundance. I will share amongst my brothers. That's how we build. Well, I won't script it. I'll let you ask your question. Okay, keep going.
Verse 35, and laid them down at the apostles' feet.
It says they laid it down at the leaders' feet.
And distribution was made unto every man according as he had need.
So do you see that? It says the man that has need, we will distribute among them. But there was a man of understanding. Was that it? Zephaniah 2.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
O nation who?
Not desired.
So it says the nation that's not desired, who is that?
Us, right?
Huh?
Us, right?
Yes, 100%. How do you know?
Well, then, the way people treat us, I guess.
100%. It's clear as day that we're the nation that's not desired. Black, Hispanics, people that's scattered in Africa, in Oceania, these are the people that's not desired. But what did the first part say?
Gather yourselves together.
We have to come together. So you asked a good question, but once we gather together, then we can build. We can't build if we're not on the same, exactly. We're not on the same, we don't understand. At the end of the day, like what they was bringing out, this is our constitution. I can't build with the Muslims because they don't agree. Guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna sell and buy on the Sabbath. It is what it is. We can't build with them. Well, what's your question?
The question was, because I really am gonna talk to those amongst myself, and like I said, I'm not gonna force the conversation, as you all are doing. I wanna mimic exactly what y'all are doing, but in a way that I can voice it. So I'm trying to get as much nuggets.
Oh, so bro, what you need to do is, at the end of the day, you have to learn. Acts 8 and 30. I don't know if they brought this out, but what you doing? But what you're doing is, you have a spirit to teach your people. That's great. You have a love for your people. That's great. But you have to learn. These men up here in purple, this didn't happen overnight. You get what I'm saying? This didn't happen yesterday.
Y'all all learn.
It took a lot of time, men investing into us. Brother, that was wrong. Do this instead. That takes time. That's where the love comes in for your people and hard work. Yeah. Where leaders can take time and guess what? Build into the young men. How old are you?
36.
36. How old are you? 51. Our leaders will still consider you young. You're not old. Abraham was what, 99 when he repented? So you can still consider young. Read that. Acts 8 and 30. To show you what you need to do. Read.
Acts chapter 8, verse 30. And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah.
So this is go up 29.
Verse 29. Then the Spirit said unto Philip, Go near and join thyself to this chariot. And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah.
So it's a man that's from Ethiopia. It's a man that's reading the book of Isaiah. And Philip, one of the deacons of the Bible, he said he sees him, and the Spirit says, go over to him and see what he's talking about. Keep going.
And said, Understandest thou what thou readest?
So he said, do you understand what you read? He's reading out the Bible. He said, do you understand? Keep going.
And he said, How can I?
He said what?
How can I? Except some man should guide me.
So that's what we all had to do. We was young men, but we was humble enough to come among men of understanding to learn more. That's what you have to do. That's why you have to come amongst us so you can get what they were saying, that bold spirit, that knowledge, that understanding, that bold spirit. Think about it, the black men don't have that bold spirit now. The Christian church makes our men docile, make them weak. So you get that spirit amongst us, because you gonna act like who you're around.
Yeah, because I didn't, and I do respect you all for having that tone, because my father is similar to you all. Africans are very, very strict, but you know how they say a king can be a king of love and rulership, or through fear, and stomp. I always, just because someone is doing something, how does someone feel? Because we don't talk about it, it's men a lot, but if someone doesn't feel right, like if you stomp a child and submit their will to learn, they might think they're stupid and not want to learn no more. So I understand what you all are doing, and I understand my father's way, because strictness is necessary if you want to raise the right person. But how do you do it in such a way that you're not like homie? Light skin dude left, he was offended. I could see it. But even though you said the truth, but the truth is more important. So I get it, but at the same time, I saw it in you broke him down. And that's why he kept trying to go back and forth, just because you say you're wrong, it is what it is. And try to rectify, say, how can I be right now? He didn't have that, he couldn't submit to the knowledge. But I'm trying to say, how can you, I don't know the answer. Is it possible to tell someone the truth and so they can still not feel sad? Is that possible or no?
Well, that's a good question. Yeah. And you eloquently put it in a good way so we can all understand. So I want you to check it out, because what we come out here to do, we're gonna talk as men.
Yes.
And we're gonna treat men as men.
Yes.
We're not gonna baby you. We're not gonna treat you like a woman. Yes. You understand that? Yeah. So let's see what the scriptures say.
Jude, verse 22. And some having compassion, making a difference.
So it says you can have compassion, right? If just like you said, okay, this brother might be broken. Think about it. The world breaks us down. The world breaks down black men, black women, black children on purpose. So we are depressed. We're oppressed. We are down as a people. So we have compassion for our people. This is compassion for our people. Okay? So we understand that. But keep going.
And others save with fear.
Others save with what?
With fear.
With what?
Fear.
With fear. So we're going to treat them as a man, because we're not going to babysit them. We're going to treat them as a man should, because the world's going to treat them as what? As a man, as a black man, as that.
Worse. Yeah.
As worse. At the end of the day, we just giving him the correction.
I got you.
We giving him correction.
Hey, Shalom, I know you're enjoying the good teaching going on, but right now we need you to subscribe to IUIC Atlanta Burning 2.0. Hit the button right now. All right, I'm going to let you get back to it. Shalom.
But we going to treat him as a man. That's the whole point. So we can learn. Because at the end of the day, check it out. Your feelings don't matter. At the end of the day, the truth do. Because your feelings can change by tomorrow. Your feelings was different yesterday. Your feelings don't matter. What's the truth? So I can go about that. You got that?
Ecclesiasticus chapter 20, verse 1. There is a reproof that is not comely.
What's reproof? Rebuke. Correction.
Yeah.
Correction. Correction. Okay, keep going.
Again, some man holdeth his tongue.
Start from the top.
There is a reproof that is not comely.
What's calmly?
Soft.
Calmly is like, yes, okay, it's kind of like nice. It's a rebuke that's not as nice as others. Keep going.
Again, some man holdeth his tongue and is wise. It is much better to reprove than to be angry secretly.
So it says, at the end of the day, we have to correct. We have to correct. Give me Jeremiah 1:10, because I want you to see what we did with that brother, okay?
No, I actually even saw it just like what he said. He
Yes.
said he came to correct, or you can be angrily secretly.
Yes.
He was low-key mad the
Yes.
whole time.
So I want to show you what happened with that brother, what we have to do. Because at the end of the day, what we're going against is the spirit in his mind. It's mental. So Jeremiah 1:10.
Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 10. See, I have set this day thee over the nations and over kingdoms, to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down.
So when we come out to our people, we have to root out, we have to destroy, we have to tear down what was built in their head. If you how long have you been here in America?
Since I was born.
Since you was born. So you was born here.
Yes.
So think about it. Did you went to public school?
Yes.
You went to public school? My brother, what's your name?
My name Kamarion.
Kamarion. What's up? How old are you?
I'm 19.
You went to public school?
Of course.
So I want you to understand, all of us went to public school, right? Guess what? We have been indoctrinated by the American society. And because you're the youngest, what do we always have to do in school? We had to
Down and learn.
we had to pledge allegiance to what?
Flag.
To the flag. That's indoctrination. That's a cult-like practice. So we have been indoctrinated by America, by white supremacy. We understand that's white supremacy, right? That's white supremacy. So Jeremiah 1:10 again.
See, I have set this day thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build.
So hold on. So what's your name again?
Kamarion.
Kamarion. So we tore down what was in his head. We rooted out. But guess what? Guess what was next? But he left. Guess what was next? Keep going.
To build.
To what?
To build
Keep going.
and to plant.
To plant. That's it. So he was building and planting. Give me that in Corinthians. So we was about to build and plant and give him the right tools he needs to be a man of God. Okay? For example, what's a YN? Bernard, do you know what a YN is? What's a YN?
Like, just saying, a young nigga.
A young nigga. Are you a YN?
We gonna say I'm a young man.
Okay. So what? So this, we all could all be considered YNs at one point.
We wanted to.
If we wanted to. Why are you not a YN?
I mean, it depends how you put YN in your definition, like your perspective. But I'm just a man that handle my business and get my money. You feel me?
So, but I'm saying, would you want to classify yourself as a YN?
I mean,
You see good in that?
nah, not with people how they putting it out there. And now like YN just like nigga that just be on hood shit. Yeah.
Okay.
They on hood.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, it depends
So-
how you put it. Like,
So what's
But
the
I'm
good?
a young
What's the
nigga
good
though.
of it? You say you're a young nigga?
yeah, but I would like some people don't like the word nigga though.
Okay. So, but well, we understand the connotation with YN, right? It's not good. Do we have YNs in our society? All the time. Is that good?
No.
How, as the young black men right now that stand in front of me, how do we fix that?
We have to show them an alternative. I think as a people, and it's not our fault. It's not our fault. But listen to what y'all are saying. One thing I noticed about us as a people, you could have someone eat wrap snacks and fried chicken every day. If you don't make a nutritious alternative that makes them feel like I can get the same stuff here and here, they're not gonna do it. So I think a YN we're gonna get more of it. Because if you don't give them a righteous version of that. Like if you can rob a bank and get paid the same much to rob a bank than to make your own business, you might rob a bank. and I'm not even judging it because it's a you know, God doesn't like cheat codes, or He doesn't like shortcuts. If you can take a shortcut and not get in trouble, the cops don't ever see you rob the bank.
No, I'm coming to you next.
You know,
I want him to answer.
You know, because that's a logical.
I see what you're saying. I want. Go ahead. What was the question? I said, how do we heal the YNs? What's the solution to stop the YNs? To make them, just like you say you're a young man. Exactly. How do we make them better?
I say one solution. It's just one, but like.
I'm coming to you next.
It's how people look at stuff like I say. We were probably looking at the internet all day. We seeing so many young niggas make it, or they put on the perspective like they're a young nigga and they making it. So we looking at it like,
I want it too.
Yeah, I want that same thing he got. I want to make it too. But look what we at. But shit, I feel like they putting the perspective online like, well, yeah, you got to do this, you got to do that to make it. When we got so many other different opportunities, it's like advice. Not to say y'all, but the older people, y'all did right, but we still got a lot of old heads that want to be young niggas for real.
I agree with that. I agree with that. 100%. So that's a good point.
The hood are totally changed over. Like it's not even the same no more. So
okay. So Bernard, so I went to two young men. What you say as an older man?
Just tell her who we are. We the Israelites and the descendants of Israel. Just tell her who we rely on.
Yes. So that's the answer. Yeah. Okay. What you got? You got something? Give me what you got? Go ahead. Give me 1 and 2.
Psalms chapter 37, verse 1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity.
So it says, don't be envious of the workers of iniquity. Just like you said, Kamari, those YNs, they flourish. Guess what? America, when you are against black folk and you're a YN and you got influence, young men have influence. That's what they have. But when you push the decadence of our people, they're gonna lift you up top. Am I wrong? The decadence of our people is like a King Von, who was a serial murderer in our community. I'm gonna put him on top, right? Give me Psalms 119:9. We're gonna put the people that decay our community on top, and we're gonna give them a platform. We're gonna give them a platform to influence the next young men that come up. But I'm gonna come back to what you said, but because a lot of our people did fail, because as men, guess what? We had to take accountability. As men, we have to fix the community. A lot of our men don't take that accountability no more. They don't. Read that.
And I'm finna go to y'all.
Hold on. Two scriptures. Because this is for you. This is for you.
Psalms 119, verse 9. Wherewithal shall a young man...
Shall what?
A young man.
So this is you. This is you and my brother Bernard. How shall a who?
A young man cleanse his way by taking heed thereto according to thy word.
To what?
To thy word.
So it says the word is what's going to heal our community. The word is real. The word is the spirit of God. But you have to, but my brother, all my brothers here, y'all have the influence to do it. But guess what? We think we're just niggas in the hood. We niggas in America. I want you to understand there's no value to niggas in America. We bigger than that. We're bigger than that. Deuteronomy 7. We're bigger than just niggas in the hood. That's what we've been taught in slavery.
We have to learn our worth.
Exactly. So what's our worth?
God's child.
Okay, the son of God. What's our worth? Okay, I'm going to show you.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
It says we're a holy people. Holy means you set apart from all other nations. It's 18. We're one of those nations. We're set apart from all of them. Keep going.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
So I want you to understand. We're going slow. The Lord who created everything on earth chose one people out of all nations. He made the Chinaman. He made the Japanese. He made the Arabs. But he chose you. He chose you and he chose you. He chose us as a people. Keep going.
To be a special people unto himself. Above.
What?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Kamari, are we above all people? When you look around, when you look around from social media to your community, are we above all people?
We equal, but they put
What did the Bible say?
Yes.
We above all people.
Okay, so are we above all people? No. But do you see that in today?
Nah, we could be better.
Do you see we above all people?
No.
Do you see we?
No.
So I want you. I think it flew past your head. When you look around, are we? Because one of y'all said equal. Are we equal with people? No. Where are we at? We're at the bottom. We at the bottom. So that's a problem, because the Bible's a true book, right? So why are we at the bottom if the Lord just said we at the top?
First shall be last and the last
Huh?
shall be first.
Huh?
We was put there.
Okay. What'd you say?
The first shall be last and the last shall be first.
Not as I don't like the answer.
We defied him.
Okay. Come on. I want you to think. Huh?
You said why we last?
Why are we at the bottom? If you look at society today, black and Hispanics are always at the bottom. You from here?
Yeah, I'm from Chicago, but I've been
Okay.
out for a minute.
So you live in Atlanta and you from Chicago. If you go, where you from and your experiences, were we not at the bottom of society? Were we in the worst of the hoods?
Yeah,
Why?
because they put us there. They made it like that.
Okay. Who is they? Don't be scared to say it. Sometimes we be asking that question, our brothers be scared.
The people at the top. I'm just
Who?
not going to say the white people because it's more than to the white people. Like, you got some Indians at the top. You got some Jews at the top. The Jews really one of the people that's...
So Jews is white. The Jewish. Those are not the real Jews. You a Jew. So the Jewish are white folk that are at the top. And some Indians, it's all other nations but us. But you say you from Nigeria, but we went to, it's brothers that have been through Africa, right? And you'll see the East Indian, they'll rule over a lot of places in Africa. That's the oppressor over there. But at the above them all is the white folk. Cause Kamari, I'm sorry, but what I'm saying is, for you say you 19, the Bible still considers you a kid. You're a grown man at 20, but you supposed to be a man of God. That's what we going over. We are men of God, but we've been brought into niggas in society, young niggas. You bigger than that, but you gotta believe that. You gotta believe that, Bernard. Keep going. Read that.
Psalms 107 verse 20. He sent his word and healed them.
And what?
And healed them.
It says the word is what's going to heal them. The word. Because I want to go back to the influence. Young niggas have influence. Like, for example, you watch the streamers?
I don't like that.
Okay, Bob?
I know what you mean.
Yes, but they have a lot of influence. Guess what? You can use your tool for good or bad. And that's what happens. That's the whole point. But whatever Israel does, the world will follow. But because Israel, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, all the tribes, the nation of Israel does wicked, the world is wicked.
So if we switch it, they'll follow.
Yes, Matthew 5. That shows our power. That shows our power. We don't understand our power.
But we have to want this.
Yes, if you fear God, you're gonna, because the Lord will judge us. There's no prosperity in doing wicked. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. You have Al Capone who will do wicked.
Short-lived.
It's very short-lived. Al Capone will do wicked and sell drugs, but when we do it, you're going to be put in jail and prison. Read that.
Matthew 5 verse 16. Let your light so shine before men that...
Start at 14.
Verse 14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid.
So it says you're the light of the world. We're the light. Okay, keep going.
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works, and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
Right. What's that with seasoning? With the salt. Read that.
Verse 13. Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted?
Why does it call us the salt of the earth? Why does it call us the salt? What you think? Okay, man, you got it. You was up here before, so? You've been up here before?
a year, past date.
Okay, he didn't come to the school. It says, think about it. I want you to understand, brother, the Bible is for you. It speaks in your language, you just got to understand it. It says you the salt of the world because we got the seasoning, we got the flavor, we got the drip, the sauce. Hey, do they still use sauce? No? What they use today?
PTSO.
What's that?
Put that shit on. Now they're just funny.
They say they got the PTSO.
They use, what's the word? They say, the Riz.
The Riz, exactly, charisma. Well, I'm just trying to tell you, that's Israel. That's Israel. We are the salt of the earth, and we have the seasoning to push the righteousness throughout the earth. That's our job as the men of God.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet we try. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.